welcome back to Cooking with Angie.
And a guest.
Leilani's. So for those of you that know me, know that I have a passion for the kitchen. Lately, Leilani's has been wanting to do a lot of baking. She's done keto baking, regular baking. So she's been wanting to hop on the Angie's Cooking channel to do some more desserts. And today we're going to be making
Easter themed chocolate chunk
cookies. So stay tuned. Layla's gonna hop right into the ingredients. All right, Layla, so tell us, what do you have?
Okay, so first you have to get 3/4 cups of butter. You're gonna melt it and let it cool. Then you're gonna get 1 cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of sugar, if you can see that at the bottom.
Granulated sugar, that is.
Granulated sugar. And you're gonna pour it into the bowl. Now you are gonna whisk it for about 2 minutes until it's fully combined.
Whoa, good job, Layla. That looks nice.
Looks yummy.
Two minutes.
Okay, so now your mixture should look something like that. It's okay if it's a little clumpy, that's fine. Okay, now that we have this mixed well, we're gonna take 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna pour it into the bowl.
Put it in there.
Okay, and we're gonna take, okay, you gotta listen for this part because even I got confused on this. So, you're gonna take 1 full egg yolk, and the egg white, and you're gonna add 1 egg yolk alone. And now, put it in here. And we're gonna mix it.
Oh, that's looking good.
After mixing for a while, you'll have the nice frosting consistency.
Ooh, that looks good. All right, this next step, Layla wants me to explain. So, I will step in. Here you have 2.5 cups of flour. Then you have salt, you have baking soda, and cornstarch, all combined in here. Did I miss anything?
No.
All
But
right.
you want to tell them the measurements?
We'll add the measurements in the comments below for the rest. We're going to mix that in here.
And while she's mixing, let me explain something. You know how we said it's Easter themed? We have chocolate bunnies, so we're gonna add chocolate chips as well, but not that much, so that way we have enough space for the chocolate bunnies, which are gonna be chopped up into chunks.
Yum!
As you can see now, the dough has been formed, and it looks just like your average dough. The only thing that it's missing now is the chocolate chips.
Adam, bring in the chocolate chips. Bring them in. Woo! All right. Now that we've added the chocolate chips, we're going to fold that right in. And Layla's going to open one of the bunnies.
If I can get it to open. You see here, I have 1 chocolate bunny, and you can decide on this part. You can either split it with your hands or take a cutting board and a knife and do it, or even on your counter, it doesn't matter.
But Layla wants to be a little savage, and she wants to cut it with her hands. She wants to chop it all up in her hands. Pour it right in here, baby. And please take note, we've washed our hands like 20 million times. If you don't notice, obviously, we stop, edit.
Okay, so now that we've chopped up the bunnies, I can officially say R.I.P. bunnies, but hello, beautiful chocolate chunk cookies.
All right, guys, now that we are going to mix these in here, these are going to be chocolatey. The good thing about the bunny is that it's going to give you that nice little melted chocolate we all love in the cookies. Yes. So let me show you what it's looking like. Ooh, yeah. Now that we have that ready, we are going to put our cookies on a baking sheet with parchment paper. And once we make the cookie dough balls, we are going to let that rest in the refrigerator for 1 hour. If you choose, you can put it in the freezer for half an hour. Let's form them. Now, you can do whatever size you want. If you want small cookies, make small cookies. If you want bigger cookies, make bigger cookies. We want a decent size.
Yes, and if you're doing what we're doing with the chocolate bunny and chocolate chips, make sure you add a little of both in your cookies.
Boom, right at the top. Look at my ball.
Wow, you're the greatest. Moms, am I right?
I was saying in size, like look at how huge my cookie is. Not that it's formed. My goodness. These preteens, my gosh. What is it that they do now in school?
Now that we have formed all the cookies into balls, we put saran wrap over it, and now we're gonna freeze it for 1 hour.
Refrigerator for 1 hour.
Refrigerator.
Freezer for 30 minutes if you want it a little bit faster. And just so you know, this made about 18 cookies, depending on your size. If you want them, I made some bigger, some smaller, because some are to freeze and some are for today. So stay tuned when we make our cookies. Woo!
Okay, so now that there are 10 minutes left refrigerating time for the cookies, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 325. Ta-da!
There we go. All right, guys, now that we are done with the refrigerating time, we are going to set this right here because we will not be baking all of the cookies, obviously. We are going to save some, put it in a freezer, Ziploc bag, and you can freeze it for next time. Quick and easy, grab and go.
Okay, now we have the cookies that we're gonna bake.
Do you want to put them in the oven or you want me to put them in the oven? You want to open the oven or want me to open the oven?
Can't I do both?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna take this, and then put it up here, then take this. We're gonna take this, and then right there, and then right
Perfect, Leilani's. Now we're going to let that bake for 12 to 15 minutes and check back. Hey guys, it's time to take the cookies out. Bring that down. Go ahead, Leila.
Ooh, it looks so
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Put it right on top. Here we go. All right, guys, the cookies are done. let me show you what they look like. Right, guys, this is what our cookies look like. All right, guys. I'm laughing because, you know, obviously when you make cookies, the smell just marinates all over the house. And we have another guest that is patiently waiting for the cookies. Get out of here. All right, we have to transfer these over onto the wire rack now. So they've been on here cooling for 5 minutes. Layla, you okay there?
No.
Let me just show you guys something real quick. Ooh, look at that.
You know, since it's already like...
Well, you know, you are the cook, so do you want to try a sample?
Yeah.
Your brother's wondering why he wasn't the lucky chosen one. What happened, Layla? Oh, she wants to bring her brother some. You guys are so sweet. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in with Cooking with Angie and
Layla.
hope you guys stay tuned for our next video. I think, who knows what we might make. Layla made cookies.